Hi guys, so I'm just heading out of the house. I have housekeeping at my house right now, and so they showed up right when I started recording my Proffee video. So I decided to just do a voiceover over it so you don't hear all the talking. And I have never made a YouTube video before, like with editing, so I'm really just learning. So this is what I tried to do today, and I'm just trying to figure it out. But I made a Proffee, and I wanted to kind of show the progress that I've been having from being ketovore. It's like what I committed to was keto for 2024. On January 1st, on New Year's, I committed to doing keto all year. I knew that I was going to do a carnivore version of keto, but that I was never going to count it as cheating if I'm eating a salad or something like that, like a vegetable that's on keto. I'm going to count it as cheating if I have breaded things or something that has carbs besides the vegetables carbs. You know what I'm saying? Like or like sugar, something that's actually not even keto. Like if I eat something that I know isn't allowed on my diet, that's cheating. But if I'm trying to be carnivore and I have a salad or broccoli, I don't count that as cheating. I stopped eating the broccoli, but I was eating it a lot during some of the progresses. So, like I just found out that there's really not a lot of benefits to eating vegetables, and that if you're getting your nutrients from beef or meat, predominantly beef being the best, that you're going to have better results and it's better for your body. So I realized that even though I do like broccoli, the reason I started eating it was because I thought it was good for you. So once I knew that I really don't need to get my broccoli in, it's like, well, it's not my favorite thing to fill up on. And when I fill up on meat, I'm full a lot longer and I'm having better results. So why would I want to? Even when I eat salad, it's just because I'm craving it. It's not better for you than beef. But when I'm just eating beef, all of a sudden a salad sounds so good because it's like something you can't have. Like it's not on the diet as much, so it seems like, wow, I'm really treating myself by having a salad. And that's why the last month I've eaten a lot of them. The ones at Quick Start, and that's where I'm working overnights at, are really delicious. So I put a piece of grilled chicken on it, and Gouda cheese and Thousand Island dressing, which contains some carbs, but it's keeping it under my 20 grams. I've allowed myself to have that, so I'm calling it ketovore instead of carnivore, since that isn't a carnivore food. But so I just wanted to kind of show that like what I'm doing is causing the results. Is it perfect carnivore? No, but it's causing results. So, so this is what I'm doing. So if somebody wants to find out what I'm doing, then they can do it, and they don't have to be so hard on themselves that it's like such a restrictive diet. Like you can get results without being as strict as a carnivore is. I don't really think that eating the veggies slows down weight loss. It's just that you wind up eating things that are basically pointless. They don't fill you up, and they may taste good, but they aren't really helping you. What's causing the results and what people don't realize is a high fat and high protein. You don't have to eat a lot of fat, but if you get some, you're going to find out that you don't get hungry anymore, and you don't have cravings anymore, and you're so free. It's so freeing, because I remember what it was like when I thought about food all the time, and every time that my stomach would start to get empty, which would be like 3 hours after eating, I'd be thinking about my next meal, and you just have the freedom of that never happening to you when you're eating this way. So even if you eat some veggies, but I'm just saying fill up on the meat and get your protein in first. That's why Proffee, and that's why I'm making so many videos about Proffee, is so helpful, because it's like a treat. It tastes like a chocolate shake. Like I could have that, like when I got fat, it'd be like get McDonald's plus a chocolate shake from there. This tastes as good as that, but it's filled with vitamins, minerals. I put iodine in it because everyone's deficient in iodine. I put things in it that I need. It's getting some protein in right from the beginning. So you're gonna know that for the whole day, you're not gonna be thinking about food all day. As long as you didn't eat also some sugar, also some breaded stuff, also some carbs, because then you still will. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just showing off how fun it is to make Proffee. I'm not the best at making anything. Like, you can see me spilling and screwing my shaker bottle on incorrectly and spilling everywhere, and like, other people can do a way better job than me. But I'm showing that, like, I'm really happy with. It's been easy. I haven't been thinking about food. I haven't felt like I want to go off my diet, but I'm choosing to, like, abstain from what I want to do this entire year. Since January 1st, I've been satisfied, and when I have cravings, it's usually for something that I'm allowed to eat that's keto. So even if someone might be able to do a different diet and lose weight quicker, I'm not bragging that I've had, like, the fastest success. It's been about 3 months, almost 4 months, and I've got results. I'm not saying it's the fastest out of anybody. It could have been faster, but what I'm happy about is that, like, I can write it out. If this is something I can stick to, then as long as it's going to happen this year, because my goal is to lose 100 pounds in 2024. I might not make that goal, but I'm going to know that I'm going to get somewhere closer. I'm going to get on the way there this year. And if it takes me a second year, then fine, it takes me a second year. But I'm not going to have to, like, be thinking about how I want to be eating a different way because I like this way of eating. So the Proffee, I've found, like, since I've been doing that, I've been losing more weight than before I was doing Proffee. So I'm literally, like, just yesterday, I was happy because I had gone down a pound. I wasn't expecting that today it would go down 1 more pound. I've still got plenty of fat on me. I'm not saying I'm a success story. On January 1st, 2024, for New Year's, I was 230. That's the highest I've ever weighed, including pregnancies, like being full term and having the baby. I've never gotten up to 230 before. So I was up to 230 pounds. I'm only 5'3". And so right now, like this morning, you know, I had a McDonald's yesterday. I had McDonald's patties with cheese. So I wasn't expecting to go down another pound. A whole pound came off since I had already gone down to 193. And I got to be 192 today, and I'm getting close to getting out of these 190s. So I'm happy with the results, and I just wanted to make a video to show, like, how doable this is in case somebody else wants to do it too. So I'll do a voiceover on the video footage. When I get better at this, I'll learn how to speed up the video. So even though I'm doing a voiceover, you'll just see me making the Proffee quickly in the background instead of how it's probably going to be today, because I haven't learned how to do that yet. So anyway, have a great day, and I hope that this inspires you to eat more protein, a little bit more fat, and no carbs. Just get rid of them. They're not helping you unless you want to gain some weight. You know, it'll help you gain weight. In the Bible, they were eating a lot of bread. Well, they probably needed to gain weight back then because they didn't live in the modern American way of living and eating lifestyle. We don't need the bread as much as they needed in the first century. So, yeah, and just kind of get that out of your diet. And
so we start off with a glass latte cup that I have put sugar-free chocolate syrup into to make it fancier. You don't need to do that, but it's just more fun. I've got a shaker bottle full of water, and I'm adding a vanilla protein shake into it. It's only half the shake because I used the other half yesterday. So I'm getting out an Irish cream flavored JV. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. I have to run grab a teaspoon. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of Irish cream JV into my shaker bottle. housekeepers is asking me about what clothes she wants me to sort through, or what clothes I want her to sort through, and what clothes are already sorted. So I'm just Thrive. That is the most wonderful vitamin shake I've ever found in my life. I'm actually not a protein shake person, and they've got so many protein shakes. But you just kind of like always have to do something to them to make them taste good. This actually is good with just water. I'm doing all this fancy stuff to it because it's fun and because I wanted to get more protein. But you don't have to be getting a lot of calories when you have Thrive because there's only 127 calories in it. So I like that about it. Now this is the fulvic acid, and this is where you get your minerals. This is amazing because when God created us, He created us out of the soil, out of the dirt, out of the dust of the earth. And so we're made up of this mineral-rich substance. But in today's agriculture, we're doing a lot of over-farming of the ground, which is depleting nutrients and minerals from the soil. So this is miracle dirt that I'm adding back into my system. And when you're doing low carb, you really need electrolytes. It's packed with electrolytes. And I don't like all the electrolyte supplements, so they'll tell you to just put Himalayan pink salt in your water. I don't want to drink water that tastes that way. This stuff actually tastes good in water. She's asking me about if I plan on keeping certain articles of clothing. I just want, when I have to work all week, so many hours, and I have time off, I want to be making content like this and learning how to do it. I want to be doing things that I'm interested in and not the trivial things that it takes to have my house looking the way that I want it to look. I want it to look nice so that when I come home from work and when I come home from being busy, I'm walking into a place that is very unstressful. Okay, now I'm making a mess with my shaker bottle because I did not screw it on correctly, and I'm running to grab a paper towel. So yes, I'm just designing a life that is working in a way that I get the most out of it. So for me, outsourcing the organizing my cupboards in the kitchen and going through all my clothes that I need to decide what I'm going to do with them is, I would rather sacrifice a couple of my hourly wage hours and give it to employing other people and getting my house the way that I want it without doing the work. So this gal came and she brought her 9-month-old daughter and her friend, and they're both tag teaming it. They're working together, and they're gonna even like help me find furniture and decorate with their kind of like specialty because they're much better at it than me. So I wanted to talk to you about exercise and this free time that I've got where I'm really just putting a shake into a glass. So on Carnivore, you really don't have to exercise. You can, but if you're trying to do it for weight loss, like if you're trying to do it to build muscle, there are people that like the bodybuilder men where they're trying to put on muscle. They're doing a lot of weightlifting and things like that. But I'm just trying to lose fat. I just want to lose fat and I want a little bit of muscle tone. So for me, going for a walk isn't going to hurt anything, but if I were running, if I was doing cardio, it would hurt something. You want to know why? Because when God designed the human body, He made it so that if we're running for an hour, the body kind of is prepared that you're not going to need that. This is a whipped cream top that makes me happy. It also makes it taste really good. And you don't need sugar-free because there's only 1 sugar and 1 carb in 2 tablespoons. So it's really not going to blow your diet. But if you want, you can get sugar-free. So back to the exercise. He made it so that if you're running for an hour, it's probably because you're at a time of war, or people are coming for you, or there's some kind of crisis and you're scared, and things are going on in your life where your body may not be getting fed for a little bit, and when it does get fed, it may not be the most nutritious food. So like, you're in a crisis, you're in a time of stress, the body slows its metabolism down. Why would you want that? Why would you go and eat carbs and then go and work out for 2 hours, an hour of weightlifting and an hour of cardio, because you're telling your body to slow its metabolism down? You can get more benefits out of it and lose weight faster if you just do like CrossFit for like I do an 8-minute CrossFit workout. That's just with a kettlebell. It's a full body, so it's toning your full body, but it's just 2 movements. It's super easy, and I would do it when I lost weight after having my son. I lost 70 pounds in 4 months after losing my son, and I was doing keto, kind of like a lazy keto, because I was breastfeeding. And so, I needed to eat carbs every now and then to get my milk supply up or whatever. But when I did that, I would just, when I'm filling the bathtub, I would just do a quick 8-minute workout. Like, it takes a while to fill the bathtub. So I would just be working on, like, it's like squats and one other movement. I'll show you the video. And I got results. I had like a 4-pack, and since the weight came up, I was only 126. You could actually see the muscle tone. And what would happen was it basically kicks you into fat burn mode. So the CrossFit gets you into fat burn mode, and it was so effective that at helping me accomplish what I was trying to already accomplish with my diet. But I think my diet was doing most of the work. This was just basically, once everything was already done and the fat was off, I could be happy with that my body had some muscle tone. So I think sometimes, a lot of times, less is more. And we want something, so we work so hard at it. But you really don't have to work so hard to get to your goals. You really just need to be doing the right things and be having a successful pattern for each day, a successful habit. And if you have that, you're going to have success. So that's why I'm sharing the things that I've learned, so that you could basically replicate the same exact thing and have easily better results than I've had. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting updates.